So on this next one, our second last one here, as in goal 5.2, sometimes to find the LCD you have to factor. So I do have to factor here. I'm going to take out a common factor of an x. It's not a difference of squares. So my LCD then is x times the quantity x minus 1. So x times the quantity x minus 1. Please make sure I don't get ahead of you. Stop me if I do, because this one is different than any of the other ones so far. So in my first term, x's and x minus 1's cancel. And I'm just going to have that 2 left. In my second one, x minus 1's cancel. In the third term, nothing cancels because there was no denominator. So what do I have left? I have 2. I have minus 2 times x, minus 2x. And on the right side, I have 1x times the quantity x minus 1. So I'm going to distribute 1x times x, 1x squared, 1x times minus 1, minus x. Now, we have an equation left that has a power in it. How do you solve an equation that has a power on the variable? We've done it. We just did it on Super Goal 4.
Don't you have to put like everything off to the side and one side 0?
Yes, you do. And then what am I going to do when I do that?
Solve it.
By
Factoring.
factoring. Factoring never, ever, ever goes away. So, when you have an equation that has an exponent left, yes, you have to get it equal to 0. So, because the square is positive on the right side, I'm going to bring everything to the right side. So that means I'm going to minus the 2 and add the 2x. So I get 0. That's what I need. And I get 0 equals x squared plus x minus 2. Then I factor. So x squared is x times x, 1 of each sign, positive 2 minus 1 will give me my positive 1 in the middle, making my possible solutions. What do I get from the first parentheses?
X plus 2.
What does the x value then?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Remember our shortcuts. Opposite sign, so negative 2 over 1 or negative 2. Positive 1 over 1 or positive 1. But let's check those. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 minus a negative 2 would be 6, so that works. Negative 2 minus 1 is a negative 3, that works. 1 squared is 1 minus 1 would give me 0. 1 minus 1 would give me 0. So 1 didn't work. Just my negative 2. So when you put a number in the denominator and you get a 0, it's not an answer. That's a really big concept in college algebra and pre-calc. It's where a change in the graph happens. It tells you a lot about domain and range, which you'll talk about. Okay.
So is that only like when it cancels, or when it equals 0, is that only going to be on these type of problems?
I mean, okay, let me say something and see if this answers your question. So when there's an exponent on the x, when there's a square, you have to get it equal to 0 to factor. Otherwise, you bring x's to one side and numbers to the other side.
Yeah, but like, so you know how you were saying that,
Oh, no, no. No, there can be, even on the other ones up here, I just didn't have any. Like, there could be these kind that have no solution.
then what would be, oh, so.
You just write no solution, yeah. All right, my last one here. My LCD is 2 times x times the quantity x plus 1. This is a biggie. Got my x. And again, I don't mind if you use the little shortcut. I'm not going to do that though, because I want you to see me canceling that stuff out. Okay, so first term, x plus 1's cancel. Second term, x's cancel. Third term, 2's cancel. Okay, so let's see what we got left. Here we have x times 2x, which is 2x squared. Plus. Here we have x plus 1 and 2 and x plus 1. So let's talk about that for a second. If you were going to take 4 times 2 times 5, you can't do it all at one time. You can't go, it's this. You either have to go 4 times 2 is 8, times 5 is 40. Or 5 times 2 is 10, times 4 is 40. Or 4 times 5 is 20, times 2 is 40. You have to multiply 2 of them together, get an answer, and then multiply it by the third. The same is true here. You can't take it all at once. So pick how you want to do it. I personally like to FOIL first. So I'm going to multiply the binomials and get that answer, and then I'll come back and do the 2. So let's bring that 2 down now. When I FOIL then, I get x squared plus x plus x plus 1 equals 5 times x plus 1. This one's not so bad because I don't have binomials. 5 times x is 5x. So I can distribute that. 5x times x. 5x squared. 5x times 1, 5x. Now I'll come back and distribute that too. So 2x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 2 equals my 5x squared plus 5x. Let's collect our like terms.
is it okay if we collect them before?
Yeah. (4x squared plus 4x plus 2 is 5x squared plus 5x. We are going to end up with the square. They don't cancel out. So I need to get it equal to 0. To get it equal to 0, I'm going to bring it all to one side. And I'm going to bring it to the right side, because then my square will stay positive. I don't like to factor with a negative square because my shortcut doesn't work. It's a mess. So I'm going to bring it to the right side. So I'm going to subtract everything on the left, because it's all plus. And you don't have to show me all these subtraction stuff. I'm hoping that you're just doing this. Like you're just giving 0 equals. You're getting to the point where you don't write all that. So I have 0 equals. 5 minus 4 is 1x squared. 5 minus 4 is 1x. And then minus 2. Same trinomial I just had in the last question. So I factor, and I get x times x, plus and minus, 2 times 1, which makes my possible solutions -2 and +1. And if I go and check it, -2 plus 1 is a -1. A -2 there would make it -2. 1 plus 1 is 2, a 1 there would be 1. They both work. They're both good.
So do you not do the last one since it doesn't have x?
Correct.